Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Jan Pedagogy. In this section we are going to see about class 10 science lesson 7 control and coordination with back solutions. So in the lesson or the video on the three parts are split up பண்ணிருக்கேன். So on the three parts of the video link description box la தரேன். So don't miss it. Let's move inside the video. Question number 1. Which of the following is a plant hormone? A. Insulin. B. Thyroxine. C. Estrogen. D. Cytokinin. Answer D. Cytokinin. Cytokinin is a plant hormone, whereas insulin, thyroxine, estrogen are the hormones produced by animals. Question number 2. The gap between two neurons is called A. Dendrite. B. Synapse. C. Axon. D. Impulse. Answer B. Synapse. Dendrite is a short branched extension of a nerve cell along which impulses received from other cells at synapses are transmitted to the cell body. An axon or nerve fiber is a long slender projection of a nerve cell or neuron in vertebrates that typically conducts electrical impulses known as the action potentials away from the nerve cell body. The function of the axon is to transmit information to different neurons, muscles and glands. Question number 3. The brain is responsible for A. Thinking, B. Regulating the heartbeat, C. Balancing the body, D. All of the above. Answer all of the above. Brain is responsible for thinking, regulating the heartbeat and balancing the body. Question number 4. What is the function of the receptors in our body? Think of situations where receptors do not work properly. What problems are likely to arise? Answer. Receptors are present throughout our body, mainly in sense organs. Receptors collect the information about changes that happens around us and send the signal or information to the brain, which responds to the change detector. When receptors do not work properly, the environmental stimuli are not able to create nerve impulses and body does not respond. Question number 5. Draw the structure of a neuron and explain its function. See, this is a function of structure of a neuron. Right nucleus, dendrite, cell body, node of Ranvier, axon, myelin sheath, Schwann cell and axon terminal. Neurons are nerve cells which are functional units of the nervous system. Three main parts of the neurons are dendrites, axons and cell body. Dendrite directs information and sends it to the cell body. Cell body maintains growth of the cell. Axon conducts messages away from the cell body and signal to the next neuron. Question number 6. How does phototropism occurs in plants? Answer. Directional movement and growth of the plant in response to light is called as a phototropism. Phototropism occurs due to increased action on the dark side and the decreased action on the illuminated side. Because of the presence of more action, a leaf in the darker side grows faster, causing it to bend towards a source of light. Question number 7. Which signals will get disturbed in case of a spinal cord injury? Answer. In case of a spinal cord injury, signals coming from the nerves as well as the signals coming from the receptors will be disturbed. Both the signals meet in a bundle of spinal cord, hence both the signals get disturbed. Question number 8. How does the chemical coordination occur in plants? Answer. Plant growth, development and responses to the environment is controlled and coordinated by a special class of chemical substances known as hormones. Hormones are produced in one part of the plant and transported to all the needy parts of the plant. The 5 major types of the phytohormones are axons, gibberellin, cytokinin, abscisic acid and ethylene. These phytohormones are either growth promoters such as axons, gibberellins, cytokinins and ethylene or growth inhibitors such as abscisic acid. Question number 9. What is the need for a system of control and coordination in an organism? Answer. There are various organs in an organism. These organs must be carefully controlled and coordinated for the survival of an organism. In the body of an organism, various fluids are secreted from the glands of the endocrine system. These hormones are responsible for overall growth and development of an organism. All other daily decisions that include voluntary and involuntary actions are controlled by the central nervous system. Coordination is needed for all human activities we perform. Our nervous system receives information from surrounding which is processed and the response is elicited. The endocrine system, hormonal system, helps in integrating various metabolic activities like reproduction, development, and all reflex action. The hormonal system in plants helps in the process of photosynthesis. They need carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight. The stomatal opening in leaves opens up to allow in carbon dioxide gas, the root bends towards the water, the stem grows towards the light, and the tendrils in climbing plants are supported by the hormonal system of the plant body. Thus, we need a control and coordination system in an organism. Question number 10. How are involuntary actions and reflex action different from each other? Reflex action. Rapid automatic response to a stimulus without conscious involvement of the brain. Involuntary action occurs without the consciousness of an organism. 2. Controlled by spinal cord, controlled by midbrain or medulla oblongata. Very quick and instantaneous. Relatively slow. May involve any muscle or a gland. Involve only smooth muscles. Can be conditioned, cannot be influenced by external conditioning. Example, blinking of eyes, salivation. Example, beating of heart, blood circulation. Question number 11. Compare and contrast nervous system and hormonal mechanisms for control and coordination in plants. Nervous control, hormonal control. It consists of nerve impulses between PNS, CNS and brain. Peripheral nervous system, central nervous system. Hormonal control. It consists of the endocrine system which secretes hormones directly into blood. Nervous control. Here response time is very short. Hormonal control. Here response time is very long. Nervous control. Nerve impulses are not specific in their action. Hormonal control. Each hormone has a specific actions. Nervous control. The flow of information is rapid. Hormonal control. The flow of information is very slow. Question number 12. What is the difference between the matter in which movement takes place in a sensitive plant and the movement in our legs? Movement in sensitive plant and movement in our legs. The movement in a sensitive plant is a response to stimulus, that is touch, which is an involuntary action. Movement in our legs is a voluntary action. No special tissue is there for the transfer of information. A complete system, central nervous system and peripheral nervous system is there for the information exchange. Plant cells do not have specialized protein for movements. Animal cells have specialized protein which helps muscle to contract. Okay children, I think I have completed this lesson. So in the lesson 3 parts are split up பண்ணிருக்கேன். First part வந்து nervous system பத்தி இருக்கும். Second part is about plant hormones, that is coordination in plants, and the third part is nothing but animal hormones. So இந்த 3 parts of the link you வந்து description box ல தரேன். So don't miss it. அது பார்த்துட்டு வந்து இதை பாருங்க. Any doubt you can ask me on the comment box. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Until then, bye bye from Priyadarshini.